Whether it's a exotic animal like Tiptoe or not, vets are expensive, so it's important to know what to be ready for. Little bit of a good morning, handsome. We've been making our way back to our normal routine, just keeping an extra eye on Tiptoe. Tiptoe's vet and I went over all of his symptoms, all of the potential situations that we could be dealing with. I was kind of thinking respiratory infection or maybe a blockage in his GI tract. However, through the CT scans, they were able to show us that there's no blockage in there. The diarrhea is just a little bit interesting to be happening for that long. But with all of the weather changes, that is something that our vet was saying isn't that uncommon. Whether it's a exotic animal like Tiptoe or not, vets are expensive. So it's important to know what to be ready for. And Tiptoe had to get extra sedation because he's so large, the normal amount wasn't enough for him. We did a blood profile, we did a fecal cytology in-house where they checked out his fecals. We also sent out some of his poop to get checked out. He did 2 CT scans, which is awesome. He got fluids and we boarded him for 2 nights. There was also an estimate for the medications, however we have not taken any, he hasn't taken any medications. He's a lot more chipper now. You can even watch some of my videos from last weekend and you can totally see that he was not feeling good. He was not himself. And we're still waiting to hear results from his blood test and a more in-depth fecal exam. However, it looks like he might have just had a little bit of maybe depression and IBS. I don't feel foolish for taking Tiptoe to the vet because he had so many symptoms that were very concerning. However, it looks like he may have had just like a little touch of wintertime depression and some IBS and upset tummy. No news is good news. This week, Tiptoe's routine has been pretty open-ended. We've kind of been letting him lead the way, seeing when he's waking up, just assessing him as we go along to make sure we're not missing anything. Now that we are out of the woods from Tiptoe's sickness, let's cross our fingers, hope nothing comes back, we are really just focusing on his health. We've always been very health focused for Tiptoe. I feel like you guys can kind of see that in the care that we provide for him. We're a little bit over the top, but buckle up because we are about to be even more over the top. Maybe I shouldn't say over the top, but more attentive to detail. And I'm going to use YouTube to kind of keep that on track because I want to start writing down everything that he eats. I want to start writing down how long he's in the tub. Like, it's so overkill. However, I'm a tortoise educator. I have to include all of this stuff. Data's important. Operation 1 of getting Tiptoe even healthier and happier is the inclusion of this new pool pump. This thing rips. This thing is crazy. So Tiptoe takes a warm bath every day. It's super good for his digestive system. It's super good for hydrating him and all around just an essential item. So we got this new hose. That's crazy. Typically we will take the end of the hose and we'll water our plants and such with it. However, our gardener came over the other day and he was like, what is the stench in your rose beds? Like, what is that smell? So my mom was like, oh, like we unload the Tortoise's pool water, which sometimes is a little bit brown, if you know what I mean. And we sometimes empty it in the flowers. Gardener, he was not happy. He was like, this is what's killing your plants, yada yada. So I don't recommend using your Tortoise's bath water for your plants. I recommend doing something different with it. TBD, baby, TBD, because we don't like to waste water, but we also don't want to be killing plants. While Tiptoe was sedated, his vet was able to do a little bit of work on his beak, and it looks so good. As far as post-vet food goes, Tiptoe is getting right back on track with his hay, eating. We included some of these Missouri pellets. I'll put some information about them right there. We don't do these very frequently, but figured we're eating a lot of hay, and we're just trying to get this nutrition up a little bit. I really don't know how much they fed him when he was gone on his little weekend away, but he ate for 4 hours the day that we came home. Just hay, but 4 hours of straight eating. No stops. I honestly could watch this all day. Another thunderstorm last night that rolled in unexpectedly. So a lot of our enclosure space, this is decomposed granite, but it is very, very muddy. Very muddy up in this area. Gets all in the pool. Pool pump doesn't get all the dirt out, but we'll take the broom. Bless my mom. Bless my mom. We'll take the broom and we'll wipe out a lot of the extras. I missed Tiptoe so much while he was gone that we may have started working on a little Tiptoe plushie item so Tiptoe can be with you even when he's not. Do you guys like? What do you feel? Do we like? As per usual, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it, more than I can put into words. All of your guys' super sweet comments over this past week while Tiptoe has been under the weather in the unknown. It's so cool to see how much of an impact a tortoise can make on people. So just thank you guys so much. Like, you filled my cup up so much, and I couldn't be more appreciative of each and every one of you for just making our life just a little bit brighter. We love you guys.